My name's Cosima, I'm a boarder, I'm from England but I live in Jerusalem and I'm studying psychology, geography and RSA levels. What I really love about the education with A-levels is that we have a lot more independent study, which I find really helps to deepen your interest in the subject, as well as lessons being more of a conversational style with the teachers. And from a social standpoint, the lower sixth and upper sixth are very close because we have our common areas. And we also get a lot of events such as socials, dinners, karaoke. We get to be in certain next day groups that do soup run and community service. And it's a really great way to expand our extracurriculars and spend time with others. In 3 words, I would describe Downside as safe, spirited and home. My favourite subject is definitely psychology. I found it really interesting to start a new subject that I haven't been able to study in the past. I found it really helpful in my everyday life in terms of learning lines for plays, finding new revision techniques and also understanding others as well as myself better. I think the most special thing about Downside is the way that the year groups are so interlinked. Everywhere you'll look, you'll find a friendship between a sixth former and a first former, or a third former and a fifth former. You'll always have that connection. It's not a hierarchical system, and we really are just one big community, which makes it really special to be around. So Downside is centred right in the middle of the countryside in Somerset, which is an amazing place to be because not only do we have huge grounds that you wouldn't get if you were in a more city-based school, that means our sports programmes are far more extensive. On top of that, we have access to Bath through the Bath bus, which the school sets up for us, so we still get all of the city experiences in Bath and Bristol and Wells, all of that stuff while still being able to take a step back and enjoy the countryside and the activities it has to offer and the beautiful landscapes that we get to see every day. The thing that inspires me the most is definitely my religion. I'm Catholic and at Downside we have Lectio, and I find that when I go to Lectio with my groups and I read the Bible passages and I reflect upon what God's saying to me and to the other people around me, it really inspires me to be the best version of myself. I'm in Isabella House and I'm really lucky to live in a community of amazing girls. We have a lot of things going on here and I've managed to get to know all of the girls in the house through house events and also just through our daily lives. And it's truly amazing to see how everyone is always willing to help everybody without fail, and just that really big sense of community within us. And the house staff never fail to make this house a home with their constant support, care and interest in what we do. And there's always delicious food being cooked and baked for us, and we also have our famous birthday teas. So I'm in the Isabella Common Room right now, and this is where we have a lot of our house parties as well as our morning and evening assemblies. You'll also find in breaks a lot of girls coming to sit in here. We also have a cinema room next door, which karaoke takes place in, which is definitely a favourite event for every girl in the house, as well as movie nights and everything you could possibly think of happening and everything you could celebrate is celebrated here. Once I leave Downside, I think I'm definitely going to miss the security and the structure that it gives me while still allowing me room to grow and to learn as a person. I'll also miss my friends, my teachers, all of the whole school events. But most of all, I think I'm just going to miss being in a place that's been a happy home away from home for me for the past 4 years. It's definitely the Wednesday lunch subs. I joined in the 3rd form. Working my way up through the school has been an amazing experience, but reaching 6th form has definitely been a big changeover and one that I've absolutely loved and looked forward to. I find in the 6th form you have a lot more independence. For example, in-house, I can do my laundry, which I love to do. I always feel really grown up doing it. On a Monday afternoon, I do ceramics, which I absolutely love. And in St Teresa's, we get to do acts of service. For example, going on the soup run, which has been a really fascinating experience that I've definitely learned a lot from, as well as I'm currently organising starfish boxes. We also have events such as karaoke or 6th form bonfire night or 6th form bingo on Saturday evenings, as well as I do extra netball because it's my favourite sport. And there's always something to do, keeping us busy and enjoying ourselves. I'm planning on going straight to university to study psychology, And after that, I think I'm going to take a post-uni gap year to travel before becoming a therapist and setting up a clinic for a few years